Hey guys, in this video I'll show you on how to do copy and rsync when there is a subfolder inside the source folder. Previously, if you remember in the previous video, I showed you on how to do the same thing, copy and rsync, but only when there is files, when there are files inside the source. But how about when there is a folder inside the source folder? What does that mean by that? Let's say this here. If you look in this left side, this MoreInfo is the source, and then new folder is the destination, which is empty, and then as you see, and then the MoreInfo, there are files. That's what we did previously. But how about if I have a folder inside this source? What I mean by that again is, let's say I create a folder inside the MoreInfo sub folder. Okay, so there is a folder now created inside this MoreInfo. So if I want to copy the whole content of the MoreInfo into the destination, the new folder, I cannot use the same thing that I used before. For example, previously, if you remember, we did copy MoreInfo into the new folder, right? The MoreInfo contents, right? The MoreInfo contents into the new folder. What did we do? What happened here? It only copied the files. It didn't move the subfolder. So this is what we are going to discuss today, and also it's very simple. So let me again remove them and delete them, which is a new folder, all the whole content. Now let's make it empty. Now let's copy all of them together, which is copy. Now, since we are expecting to see or to find a folder inside the source, what we're going to do is we're going to do R, which is recursive. Which means if you find a folder, just move it. Don't worry, the content by itself, and then maybe if there is another subfolder, also just move it. So here, all contents of the MoreInfo into a new folder, including a folder, because we are adding this recursive. If I do this, I will be able to move the subfolder as well. So this is what I was going to show you, the -R. And then the other one is the syncing, right? Let's again remove them. See here also, this is another remove, but I mean, we don't have to talk much about this one because it's not our topic today. So I'm deleting this. I'm making it empty to discuss about the rsync. Well, like I said previously, we talked about the rsync. Rsync is again a syncing between the source folder and the destination folder. We make them communicate, and then they go back and forth. What do you have? I have this. Okay, delete it, update this, pretty much. So here I'm gonna say, as you remember, rsync. Here we used to say AUV. We used to say AUV and then the source and then the destination, right? But this is again, I think it takes everybody, yeah, which is great. It takes everybody, including the subfolder, but there is a specific command, a command that is aimed for this kind of folder, to consider a folder, which is the -D or -R. I'm going to use D actually at this time. I'm going to say this is here. So let's use this one. This is what I am here to show you mostly, which is minus D. If you did rsync minus D, and then more info, the source, and then the destination. In the destination, you don't have to say /, but in the source, you have to say / if you are planning to move the contents of it, not itself. So here, if I do minus D, I'll be able to move everybody. I'll be able to move everybody file, including the destination. This is what this is very good command, great command that I would use when I am planning to also sync when I feel there is a folder inside the source folder, which means a subfolder inside the main folder. In this case, I better use minus D. How about what happens? Let's say if I were to delete this one. I'm gonna remove this one, by the way. MoreInfo, subfolder, right? Okay, again, I have to remove a folder. I have to do minus R. That's fine. So what would I do in this case? Okay, it doesn't do anything, which means, as you know, I have to add the delete, right? If I add this, as we remember, if we remember previously, when we add this, it means if I don't have this, delete from yourself, from the destination. Let's see what it said. That exactly, it deleted the content that doesn't exist in the source, because like we said, we make them sync. If it means we make them sync together, make them look equal, not similar, equal. Especially when we add this another options hyphen delete. If I don't have here, if I don't have in the source, okay, delete it from the destination. I hope this was informative and then helpful for you guys. I'm sure there will be a scenario that you would like to use these commands, and yeah, if you find it helpful, leave me a comment below. And then if you think there is more, if you have more questions on this or any others Linux related commands, leave me also in the comment below. Yeah, for today, thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye now.